Hello beautiful, my name is Emily Reed Robbins. I'm a green status presenter with our company and I am the leader of the Lady Boss Beauty Squad. I am so excited to be chit-chatting with you today because I'm going to be sharing with you some of the steps that I've used to sell $8,000 in the month of January. So let's get this thing going. First of all, I did not just randomly out of nowhere just sell $8,000 off of luck. No, I had a strategy that I knew that I was going to stick to be able to sell a lot of makeup in January. I knew that my team was going for a big promotion and I knew that I needed to be able to pull plenty of my own weight to be able to make it happen. So I started planning for that back in November and kind of made it a little bit of a 90-day sprint to that really big high sales month. So the first thing is consistency. Consistency is so important in this business. If you're not showing up every day, you cannot expect to be selling a lot. You cannot be expecting to book a lot of parties. You cannot be expecting to sponsor a lot. You need to be able to show up consistently. This is gonna build street cred for you. This is gonna make your friends, your family, the people on your Facebook, that's gonna make them get to know you, that's gonna make them trust you, that's gonna make them want to support you because they see you showing up every day, they see you busting it, and whenever it's time for you to rally and really bring in the orders, they're gonna wanna be right there beside you to help make that really big month happen. The number one thing that I recommend doing, and what you've heard time and time again, to get a big PRS goal for the month is to book parties like crazy, like it's your job, because it is. I generally like to run between 20 and 30 parties a month because that is the best way to grow your personal retail sales. That is the best way to grow your network, and that is the best way to sponsor new people. If you are treating all of the parties that you're doing like winners, if you are treating them all like they are the best thing ever and that you have the opportunity to meet a whole bunch of new women and network like crazy, none of your parties will ever be a dud because you're always meeting new people in them. The way that I'm able to have so many parties is I have a party script ready to go. I already have videos, I already have pictures, I already have posts ready. That way I can go through and I can just copy and paste and upload my material over and over and over again in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening, and I don't have to worry about what to post. I have it right there in front of me and I can go through and I can post in 5 parties 3 times a day and be done with it. In order to be able to be selling high frequency amounts of makeup, you need to be visible to your friends on Facebook. So that means you need to be out there consistently posting. You need to be posting on your Facebook wall. You need to be using that. You need to be posting regularly in your customer base group. You cannot just show up every now and then and expect to have lots of people on board and to have lots of people buying from you. That's just not how it works. Keep in mind that people aren't just buying the products. People are buying the products from you because they believe in you, they trust you, they like you. So it's really good for you to be getting out there on your Facebook wall and be posting things that are relatable, whether it's about your family, your pets, things that you're doing, your hobbies, your job, and then mixing in some product posts, mixing in some opportunity posts, mixing in some, I don't know, book some online makeup classes from me posts. That will keep things relatable and let people get to know you so that they will want to invest in you and your business. If you want to sell a high volume amount of makeup, it's also a good idea to pick a couple products per month to advertise. And a lot of times for me, that looks like the mascara, now that we have an amazing new reformulated mascara, and the Kudos. And if you can't get the Kudos, no big deal, don't sweat it. Just pick a couple products that are your favorites and stick to them. People need to see the same thing over and over and over again for it to start sticking in their head and for them to finally get up to go and actually place their order. So keep showing the same thing, just find different creative ways to show it. Do some tutorials, show a before and after, do a live video. Those are all some really great ideas that you can really go to town with and make them your own and show off the amazing products that you love. One of the biggest things that you can do to sell your makeup is to have good quality pictures and videos. If your pictures are blurry, if your videos are like choppy and short and they can't read what's going on or they can't see or they have weird filters, if they can't see see your makeup, then they can't appreciate it and they're not gonna be as inclined to buy it. So I'm not saying that you need a fancy set. I'm not saying that you need anything fancy or any fancy editing, but they need to be able to see your makeup. That is so important. With your videos, you're gonna keep your audience involved and engaged if you are providing them with good, valuable content, which means you're showing them how to use their products, you're teaching them something, you're entertaining them. So keep that in mind. Okay, so you have your parties going, great. You're being consistent on your wall, posting high value things and good quality pictures. And now what? Now it's really important for you to be sending messages like crazy. If you are wanting a high volume month, you always need to be messaging people. Anytime that you have a minute, you need to be talking to somebody. And I know that messaging can be scary, but that is where the magic happens. You're planting your seeds with your posts and you're sealing the deal with your messaging. You also have to keep in mind that not everybody is seeing the posts that you make on Facebook. Approximately 7% of your audience is seeing your posts, so you need to make sure that you're interacting with them through Messenger. So what can that look like? Who all are you sending messages to? You can be sending follow-ups. If you've been a presenter for a while, you have a gold mine that you're sitting on. Go back, do follow-ups with people that might be due for refills, that might want to try something new that came out, and send them a message. Or, just check in and see how they're doing. Get the conversation started and go from there. If you are doing parties like you need to be doing parties. Anybody that you friend in those parties, you need to be sending introductions to. You need to be introducing yourself, you need to be starting to build a relationship, and after you've introduced yourself, you can check in and see if they'd like to try anything that you've been showing off in the party, invite them to your customer base group, and just get to know them a little bit better. You can also be messaging anybody that has liked or commented on any of your more business related posts, anything that has that you've been showing off your makeup in, and just thank them. Just thank them for commenting and liking. Say something like, "Hey Susie, thank you so much for liking my post the other day. I really appreciate it. It might sound silly, but as a social media run business, every like and comment is so helpful. So thank you so much." People love it when you say thank you to them, and more than likely they're going to respond to your post. You're going to get the conversation started, and you can see if they want to try any of the products that you've been showing off recently. Something that you need to be doing is you need to keep a running list in your unique notebook, or wherever you keep your business related stuff, of all the people that you have talked to that has expressed interest in ordering your product and might not have been able to do it at the time. Now, if somebody says to you that, oh, they don't really have the money right now to buy a bronzer that they were looking at, that's a great time to offer a party or to offer the opportunity. Those are two really great options. Now, if they aren't really interested in either of those things, just keep their name down on the list, because you are going to be creating some urgency towards the end of the month that you really want big sales in. Maybe you're going for a promotion, and that list is going to come in very handy because you're going to be wanting to check in with those people. Okay, so at the end of the month that you are really wanting to have a really high PRS so that you or your team can hit a promotion, I recommend creating that urgency, that those people that have been waiting to order for Lord knows how long, that way they have a reason to get their order in that month and they won't want to wait any longer. For me and my business, I personally do not run sales or discounts very often, if at all. I generally just stick with the discounts that Unique gives us because they give us so many and they give us so many great kudos every single month. But if I am going for a promotion and there's a couple $1,000s that I need to make to be able to hit that promotion, I'm going to whip out a flash sale. And I generally only do that like once a year. And so my customers know that whenever I whip out a flash sale, they better darn well get in on it, because that's not going to happen they don't even know when it's going to happen again. So they want in. If you're constantly giving discounts, if you're constantly doing flash sales, your customers don't see the value in paying full price. You're gonna just be like Macy's or Kohl's. They're always offering a discount, so why in the world would you buy it at full price if you know next week they might be sending out a catalog with 20% discount on it? I wouldn't. So only in extreme circumstances do I whip out my flash sale. And when I do a flash sale, I go all out. I go ahead and I tell them, and I kind of make it a recruiting tool too. So I kind of tell them that, hey, for one night only, I will be offering you my special Lady Boss Beauty Squad discount. And I'll be giving it to you because I appreciate you and I want to treat you. For my flash sales, I go all out. I actually go ahead and I create a separate event for the flash sale and I send out invitations. Now, for a Facebook event, you only have 500 invitations, so I make it a very, very exclusive thing. And I only invite my VIPs, and then I open it up to some other people who they just feel really special because they're getting into something that not many people can get into and they want to take advantage of that discount. So the way that it works is after I send my invitations, I get super busy contacting every single person that I've invited, letting them know what's going on, telling them that I hope that they can stop by, making sure that they know how exclusive of an opportunity it is to get this discount. And anybody that accepts my invitation, I'm sure to thank them and let them know how it's going to work. Anybody that RSVPs maybe, I extend my hand and tell them, hey, I really hope that you can check this out because this really is a once a year sort of deal. And then I set the time to start at like 8 o'clock in the evening. That's about the time that everybody is done with their kids. They put their kids down to bed, they're done with dinner, and they're sitting in front of their computer. So the way that I do them is I make graphics and pictures of my favorite products that I will be offering at a discount, and I print the discounted price on it and the original price. Now, whenever the flash sale starts at 8 o'clock, the discounts are only available for those people to claim from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. After that, the discounts, they're not there anymore. So it's 1 hour only. And what I do is I go in there and I post all of the graphics one after the other, and anybody that sees something that they want, they comment sold underneath of it. This is how they will claim their discount. Now, normally I work my flash sales with my husband and a couple of Y sisters. That way there's plenty going on. There's plenty of people with eyeballs. There's plenty of people to help answer questions and to keep things straight because everything is happening so fast that you need people to help. Then at the end, I tally up who all wanted what they wanted, and I send them PayPal invoices, and once they pay me, I go ahead and I put the order in for them. Now, I normally like to wait till the very last day of the month if I'm going to do a flash sale. So that means my husband and I are normally up till like 2 in the morning putting orders in. And these flash sales, the flash sales that I do, they are a big deal. They are a big event. So it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but my flash sales generally bring in between $200 and $3,500 worth of orders in like an hour. So that is something that you can definitely keep in your back pocket if you are really needing a high sales month. But I do not recommend doing that every single month or even every couple of months because your customers are going to get so used to it happening that it's not going to be as big of a deal. So I definitely keep that flash sale in my back pocket, and I pull that sucker out anytime that I need a really, really big gun. So there you go. That is some of my big tips to help you have a big, big sales month so that hopefully you can hit a promotion or whatever you're going for. But again, host a lot of parties. Be consistent. Have good photos. Offer value in your content. Pick a couple of products that you want to show off and consistently show them off so that people can see the same thing over and over again. Keep a list of the names that are interested in something. Create urgency to get them to put their orders in, and if you really need to and you need to pull out that big gun, pull out the flash sale. All right, ladies, thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.